Hi, everyone. It's not there yet. So if anybody wants to come in and join me, I'm trying to get my laptop kind of straight. It's just me. Blaine's not here. Hey, Kelly. First one in the room. How are you? I just came over and, hey, Chris. I just came over and went into Granny D's live for a few minutes and subscribed to the people over there, the newbies. Hey, Rowan. Because as we all know, everybody needs a little help. So whenever I can, I try to go over there and find the new people. Happy Little Yarn. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. I made myself a note because Blaine's not here to help me remember. She has the grandkids at karate or taekwondo or whatever you want to call it, martial arts. Kelly, what are you worried about? I hope everything's okay. Hi. Come on in. Jackie. I'm looking at some new people that I have watched their channel, and I went into Granny D's to see who all in there, was new and needed a subscriber. I try to subscribe to as many people as I can, help them out, build up. Kelly, I hope everything's okay. What's everybody been up to? We're trying to get adjusted to the weather, hot in the day and cool at night, and we got a little bit of rain today. Everybody don't forget to do a thumbs up. I've got 1 thumbs up and 5 people in here. Mom's blood work was too low and she needed antibiotics and has to have 3rd treatment next week. Oh, I'm so sorry. We'll be praying for her, of course. Absolutely praying for her and remembering her. I will tell Blaine I always try to make a note. My pen. I always try to make a note to remind myself or to remind Blaine. We pray together a lot. The Bible says where 2 or 3 are gathered in his name, he will be in the midst. So, in every word established is made by 2 or 3 agreeing, they can establish something. Hello, 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 Diana. Let me write this down really quick, y'all. This is Kelly's mom. Needs prayer. Absolutely. Blaine will be home about 9 o'clock tonight, and we will do that for sure. Hello, everyone. Who did I miss? Chris, Jordan is doing okay right now. Same still goes. It's gonna be. It's probably gonna be that way forever. Is her bladder is only emptying 20% of what it should, and we have to do the rest. I'm sorry Blaine's not here. She would love to see all of y'all, but she's got the kids at karate. Hello. I think I'm subscribed to all of y'all. If any of y'all are looking at your subscribers and don't find Homemade with Love by Loretta and Blaine, let us know because we will come in there and subscribe. And also under our real names, Loretta Underwood or Blaine Baldwin, to help your channel grow. Okay, it says I've got 7 people in here right now, so I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all. Y'all may have heard of them, or you may not. I'm going to do my shout outs real quick. And this is Sharon's Crochet Corner. Last night I found her. She has 470 subscribers. If anybody wants to go over there and check her out, we should at least try to help her get to her 500. Maybe go over 500. So she needs 30 people. Hello, hello. How do you see if I'm subscribed? Oh my goodness, that's a good question. Blaine showed me once how you go into your page that you own. Let me see if I can do it before I goof up and tell you wrong. Okay, let me see. I subscribed to a lot of people today. All right, go to our own page. Channel. That's if anybody can help with this question, let us know. How do you go in there? Blaine knows how to do it and find out who all is subscribed to you. I'm sorry, I don't know how to do that. I'll have to get Blaine to help me with that. Hey, CJ. Miss Carla. Thank you so much for your message on the other. So Sharon's Crochet Corner has 470 subscribers. And y'all go check her out if you'd like to. A Crafty Crocheter has 754. Vero's, which is VERO''S, Vero's Crochet Gifts has 150. Be Wowed by April Lee, and that's BEE and then a space, capital WOW, apostrophe small d, by April Lee. And that's two different names. That must be her first and last name. She has 290 subscribers. And I just found on Granny D's, I found Yarn It Out. And they have 224 subscribers. So, if I knew how to put them in there, if I knew how to, I guess I could just put them on there. What have y'all been working on? I'll show y'all what I've been working on. Everybody does. Y'all know the about the blankets, the Linus thing, because Linus was on Charlie Brown, always carrying around the blanket. And y'all know that I donate. Hello. Come on in, everybody. Y'all know I donate to NICU a lot, but I saw where Creative Grandma has teamed up with I think it's a law firm. They're taking up blankets and things for, I think, the hurricane victims. My house is really quiet. Jordan's in there really quiet, and Mia is going to karate class, and Blaine took her, and Lorelai and Carson. So it's really quiet. But anyway, y'all saw me working on it the other night. My light is not good. It's just like you can't even. I don't think you can even see. You might can. That is blue and pink and purple storybook. It's a Stitch Studio by Nicole. And in the middle of it, I don't know if you can see it right there and further out right here. And then the edging also is gosh, I wish I had good lighting like a lot of people. But that color on the edge and those stripes I put through there is Bernette Softy Baby in the color Soft Lilac. And also, out of the Soft Lilac, Blaine's got me cramped up over here. Out of the Soft Lilac, where did it go? I made a little divine hat for a Poimy. Isn't that adorable? I have been seeing everybody making these, and I really wanted to make it. And it's a free pattern, so I went and downloaded it on my phone and got Blaine to help me. And isn't it cute? It is so cute. Uh-oh. That's where I tried to sew in the end and left a poke out. I got to fix that. There we go. Let me get that off there. That matches the blanket, but I thought it was so cute. They didn't ask for hats, so I'll probably ask Linda if it's okay to send the hat. If not, I've got enough to make another baby blanket that will match that hat. But that's the blanket that is going to the cause that Glenda is working on. And I'm going to ask her about the little hat, but it is so cute. I enjoyed making it so much. Now I can see why a lot of people are addicted to this stitch. It works up so fast and it's so pretty. Very pretty. Got that one done. This has just been what I've been working on since yesterday. And this was out of Colorscape in the color, what's the color? Bangkok. Let's see if it'll show it. Colorscapes. My daughter got this for me on clearance, you can see, at Hobby Lobby. She bought me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skeins on clearance, but I only had one of these. I wanted to make the scarf that was on it, but I only had one. And I figured, with it being on clearance, I probably wouldn't be able to find another one. I can throw that away since I've shown y'all. But here is the hat. This was my first attempt, and you can imagine I took it out a couple of times before I finally got it right. And I love, love, love it. I understand why everybody is on that bandwagon. So, the finished project. I love it. It is soft. It is thick. It comes right over my ears the way I like. Of course, this is not for me. I am making for the homeless, that I'm going to be passing them out. See how thick it is? I mean, and that was just using a J hook and then doing the bottom with an H hook. Very, very nice. So, this is one of the clearance ones that my daughter got me. You see the clearance tag, and it is Super Saver Stripes. So, you know what I'm doing with it. Another hat. I have a lot of single skeins that are not going to be big enough to make a lot of things. So, hats and scarves are going to be what's going to be going on. Let me catch up on what you were saying. The pattern that I used, let me see. What was her name? You can just look up Divine Hat, but I will, let me find my PDF and I'll show you. Let's see who designed it. Okay, I got my PDF here, and of course the tutorial and everything is, the pattern all white. The hat's white, so it's going to blow it out completely. All right, it doesn't have her name on it here, so just look up Divine Hat. Will be, let me see. If you look that up, you can get either the PDF or you can get tutorials. There are a lot of tutorials. Laurel has a tutorial on there from 7 years ago. I'm sorry, I'm not sure who the original, who created it. But it's really awesome. I love it. It works up so fast. I made this hat once. I had goofed up and then had to frog a little bit of it out. I made this in about an hour, and it's pretty thick. Working with the J hook kind of hurt my hands because I'm used to working with a smaller hook now, doing Jordan's blanket with a G. But this will fit probably any woman or a man with a head doesn't have a giant head. But the pattern only calls for my instructions that are on my PDF. Only have that one size right there and the preemie size. A T-hook. Wow. Hey, Denisha. So, look, I can show you. There's my hook. The progress I've made on Jordan's blanket. Y'all know I love doing blankets. But after I get to a certain point, I'm like, I'm ready for it to be over. So, this is the Feels Like Butter in the corner to corner with the size G to make it tighter. There's the green, pink, green. I hope I'm holding this up. And the pink. You can start seeing the blue coming up right there. Okay, that's the bottom of it. So now we're working our way up. We have green, pink, blue, and several of the yellow. The last time y'all saw this, I think I was halfway through the blue. So I've got about 8 more inches to go on growing this, and then I'll start decreasing and going across. She wanted the pale gray on it, and then she wants it scalloped in white. Scallop in white is no problem, but I think the yellow may finish the blanket off to where I don't know if we get that pale gray in there, unless I saw it on YouTube. I can't not remember who had done it. I want to say Fiber Spider, maybe, of doing a granny border all the way around. You just go through and put your hook in here. You like put your hook in here and do a single crochet, and then jump across here and put a single crochet. In every section of your hole, you put your single crochet. Not in your stitches, but in your spaces. Then you go all the way around, you come back and you start doing your doubles in that space right this one. The other 2 loops are being used, so it's going to look just like, almost like this. But it's pretty. It does look a little different. And then once you establish that granny, that makes it even easier to start that scallop. So I think that's what I may do on that to get her some gray in there that she wanted. It's very pale, and she's wanting the pastel colors. Hello, hello. How is everybody? Yeah, T is a giant hook. I've got some giant hooks here that are, crazy giant that I don't have the yarn to work with, and I don't know what I'm going to do with them. And I've bought all kind of knitting needles. As a matter of fact, we also have some here that Blaine is supposed to do a tutorial because I can't do a tutorial on knitting. I don't know how to knit. But we have just not had the time to sit down together where it's quiet so that she can do the tutorial. And I'm guessing that she's probably going to give them away. I'm not sure. They were sent by a company to do a review on. And I can't even show you the review because I don't know how to knit. A Q hook. Let me see. I have a Q. I know I do. That's a P. Right there is and I love this one. When I'm working with Bernat, then this is my favorite hook. That says that it's also a P. But I don't like it as much as I like that white one. Let's see, where are my large? Y'all have got large hooks everywhere, and I don't know why. And working with the Bernat, I also love my It says M13, or it's a 9mm. I love this one. And the handle on there. Because, I told y'all how I roll my fingers. So I love that handle. It's a nice wooden handle. I got that at Hobby Lobby with my 40% off. I don't buy anything there unless it's clearance or 40. We're gonna get my 40% off. They're expensive. I love their yarn and all, but they can be expensive. And I have my favorite sewing needle. I love these, the little metal darning needles, because the eye on them is so large and you can't poke yourself really hard. Especially when you have grandbabies running around here and you're like, slow down, I have a needle. I guess the best ones I have are going to be the ones that I've gotten from Hobby Lobby, and I've gotten them one at a time. Let me see it. Well, one of them's right here. I'll show you. I'm using on that hat. This is a J. You see how it has that little dot? It's supposed to be like for your thumb. One thing I don't like is, let's see if I can show you. See the writing? This is a little air hole right here. But this is supposed to say J and have the millimeters, and it's just about rubbed off. That's one thing I don't like. But I do love this hook because of I seem to roll my hands. But I have a set. Yeah, rug making hurts my hand too, Chris, and so does the hey Kathleen. What is it? The pot holder, the magic pot holder. I love doing that, but that hurts my hands because I crochet that cotton so tight. This is an eye hook from Darn Good Yarn, and I like the fact that, let's see if you can see this. Can y'all see that? 5.5 millimeter, and then they get the little air hole. It is imprinted into the rubber, so it won't rub off. Now, this came from Darn Good Yarn. Blaine got me the whole set, and I usually use the G, H, and the I more than anything. But I love the fact that the size won't come off. If you're, I got it backwards. It's this way. So the size would be over by my left hand. But I love that. And they come in really pretty colors. I love this brand. And my G that I'm working on Jordan's is a pink. And it's not completely round here. You can tell it's round to right here, and then it's flat. See that? So it's good for holding, flat. But then also, if you're a rotator, if you roll it like me, it still works. Or on smaller items, it still works for people that have the kind of pencil grip. It's got it here for the thumb and here for the finger of people that work more like a pen or a pencil. I love them. I love them. Use the same as me, Kelly. Those are my favorite. When I first started crocheting, I think Bernat was my favorite yarn, and I got so used to using those big hooks, and now it's just hard. I was going to get started on Silas's playmat, which he's too young for right now, but he'll be ready for it by Christmas, the other day, and when I tried to get started on, I just couldn't do it. Just the needles just got so large. Oh, Kathleen, the magic pot holder. That is the one that you let me use a piece of paper. You make your chain, But instead of going back this way and back this way, of course you'll have to go back this way, but you go in the round. You start another one and you come back around. And then you go around and around until you eventually get it to a point where it folds opposite of how you're doing it. Like you have the square, you would twist it and fold it diagonal and attach it to each other, and it makes a square. You keep crocheting until that fold meets. That's how you know that you're on the last row, is when it meets. And then you just cinch it close, and it makes it double. It doubles over, so it'd be, easier to use on hot items to keep from burning your hand. And I love them. Tart pot holder. I love the mandala yarn. Have y'all seen? Let me see. I think it's put away. Blaine's got one of my totes. Y'all see this tote sitting here? Can you see what's in it? This is the stuff that's going to NICU that's finished. There's a couple of things up here that's going to the homeless that's finished. She has had so much going on. She still hasn't got to deliver them for me, but I'm trying to keep them all in one place. I made a few of the magic pot holders and gave them in my giveaway at our family reunion. I give away washcloths and pot holders and trivets and things like that. And then I also make the blankets that I raffle off. Doesn't cost anything for the family. I just give them a ticket, and then sometime during the day draw a number. I used to just use size 4 all the time, Kelly, and I love working with 3 now. But I do a lot of doubling, like making the blankets for the homeless. The mandala that I have got so much of this of certain colors built up. When they went on clearance, and we got them for $1 each, and I double them up, and to make one twin size blanket takes 8 of them. And I wish I had known about the divine hats in enough time that I could have made like a matching hat to, a matching blanket. Yeah. Well, Kelly, I love to double. Now, I don't double um all my yarns. The mandala or mandala, however anybody says it, does not bother me at all. This one is doubled, and this is, I think, Phoenix with the blues and the pinks. And I haven't done any more work on this since y'all saw it, because I was talking to Sandra Tanner about frogging this out and making a cardigan. But this is doubled, and I mean, look how awesome it looks. And you can even imagine how soft it is. It's very soft. You can't see holes unless you really want to stretch it out there. I don't want to stretch it too far, but I may go ahead and just finish this out for the homeless. And I have, if you're going to do 2 things, Kelly, it doesn't matter what kind of containers. I have these 2 things I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby last year, but you can do the same thing. It's to, keep up with my 2 strands. You can use anything. I used to use 2 coffee cans until I got these, or 2 ice cream buckets. Jordan has an ice cream bucket right now, which I bought her one of those pretty jugs with a purple lid at Joann. But she has an ice cream bucket that she puts her yarn in so that she can just stick her I'm trying to put this yarn back over here in this bag. She has an ice cream bucket to hold her yarn. I just cut a hole in the lid, and when she's tired, she can just put her needles, her knitting needles, down in there in that hole. Yeah, Kelly, that's what we were talking about. Tana and I were talking the other night about that crochet along from the Secret Yarnery to honor. I believe it was one of her viewers, which she probably viewed a lot of people that passed away in June. Kathleen, it'll be awesome. They just say that anything that you bring to NICU, it needs to be acrylic. They'll only take acrylic because of allergies and things. Mm-hmm. I was hoping to do that, but I don't have enough of the pink. And then Sandra and I were talking about I think I stripped the ball off of the band off of it. I did. Um, I don't want to take that one out that I already started doing the 2 strands for a homeless person to make something for me. But the cardigan doesn't have to be for me. But we were talking about the unicorn color. Now that's got, a decent amount of pink in there. And it doesn't have to be solid pink. So I've got plenty of this color that I could do the cardigan in. And I'm really thinking about doing that. What do y'all think? I don't like anything heavy anyway. So with it being a 3, I would do 1 ply. Because in the wintertime, I tend to wear long sleeves and not a lot of sweaters. I can't handle a lot of big bulkiness around me. But what do y'all think about the cardigan in this? Thinking about doing that. Because I have enough of it. I'm not sure. We're one of Blaine's little containers with yarn in it. Oh, and my shout outs that I did earlier. You have a turtle issue? In my shout outs earlier, I forgot to mention to you there were 2 things. I got one wrote down, but there's 2 things I really want to mention. One is the Everyday Pineapples. We all know who that is. The Proper Pineapple. On her video of the Everyday Pineapples. They're moving to Texas. Let me see. I think they're down there now. I think when I watched the video, she said that they had posted the video early and that they were already on their way to Texas. So anyway, the only income that they have right now is through her right now because Mr. Pineapple had to leave work because of his situation with his kidneys. I'm not telling anything that she wouldn't tell. So you can go to www.properpineapple.com to look at her merchandise if you'd like to purchase anything. I don't know if she has a PayPal or anything like that for donations, but they're also going to be looking for him a kidney. He will have to have surgery. He said he's feeling a lot better though now that he's getting to do dialysis more. He feels better about his breathing and all. Another thing about the pink is thank you, Denny. That'd be wonderful. Prayers are awesome. If that's all you can do, that's the best you can do. Another thing is, I'm sure y'all have seen Cindy Hart's Crochet with her pink polka dot blanket that she is raffling. Raffle tickets are $10 each. It's not going to end anytime soon, so y'all have got time to reach her. If you want to buy a raffle ticket, she has a PayPal account set up, and she can send you a ticket stub. All the money goes to the Cancer Society, and whoever wins the blanket gets to choose what they want to do. They can choose to keep the blanket, donate the blanket, give it to a loved one that's a cancer survivor. Whatever they want to do with it, it'll be their decision. And I think she said that it is more than 6 feet by 6 feet. It's really large. And she asked that, the whole month of October. I know when she's going to do her drawing. I sure do, because I remember this now. She's going to do her drawing on the 18th, I believe. Because at midnight on the 18th is when they're going to be stop being sold. She asked that she had made a headband that Random Randy had designed. So she made herself one. She was wearing it in the video, and she asked if everybody else that sees her video could do that. Find that tutorial, or make any kind of wrap you want to. Make your own wrap, somebody else's wrap, but make it with some pink in it and wear it that day. Or wear it anytime during the month of October. And if you feel like it, you've got some scraps that, have pink in them or whatever. Make one and give your local cashier. Make one and give your local postal lady. Make one and give your mom, your friend, your daughters. Pass them out. Just show the love of remembering that we are not forgetting about all the ones that are suffering through cancer, and the ones that have survived cancer, and the ones that lost the battle. So, I'm hoping to help out there in October. There's lots of things that we want to do in October. Let's see. So that was Kathleen's leaving. Kathleen, love you. Kelly, my mom, has been in remission for several years from lymphoma. She had a mass come up in her eyelid, and her eye just started drooping, and she thought, it was old age making her face droop and all. It kept bothering her, so she went to the doctor, and he knew what it was. He said, I'm afraid to say it, but I know what it is. And he did take it out, but it had a little tail on there curled around some of her nerves in her eye. She's fine. She's already had cataract surgery and all, and her eyesight is fine, and she's in remission. Praise the Lord. He got all of it out, and that she's been in remission ever since. She did have to go through some treatments. She didn't lose her hair, but she's fine. Soon she's going to have surgery, though, for a hiatal hernia. Y'all, I got to be back in 1 second. Let me check on Jordan. Hang on real second. She's just really quiet. I apologize for that, but I had told her earlier that I was going to do a live for a few minutes, and that she was welcome to listen to her headset with her earphones for a minute, so that I could tell you. Oh, there's 2 things I need to tell you before I forget. 1, you're not ready for fall. I'm not either. I like it the way it is right now. It's not hot, it's not cold. But my daughter Amethyst, that is still on the 31 products, said Diana is a tattletale. Denny, what are you for telling me? What do you want me to do to her? What do you think we should do? What is she doing? Did she do something to you? Y'all play nice. Two things to tell you. My daughter that sells the 31 products, and she said that any sales that she made in the month of September was going to go toward Jordan's medical. She makes 25% of what she sells. Nobody has placed an order yet, but I'm hoping they do if they can. But she has went in there and she has put a 30% discount on your whole order. But you have to go through her name to, because it's done by, hello, Sandy. The 31 products, to get 30% off, you have to go through Amy's name because each consultant does their own party or does their own discount. So Amy went in and started the discount under her own name. So you have to reach her by Amethyst Floyd on Facebook. Let me put that name in there. Some people don't know how to spell it. Took me a while. No, I'm kidding. I knew how to spell it before she was born. But there she is. She's Amethyst Floyd on Facebook. And you can message her and tell her it's about the 31 items. Or you can go to Amethyst Floyd. What am I doing? At Gmail. Okay. To get into her 31 stuff, you'll have to go directly to get the 30% discount. You'll have to go directly through her, which means contact her on Facebook Messenger as Amethyst Floyd, or Gmail her at amethystfloyd@gmail.com. After you've looked at everything and see if you want to order something, be sure you contact her directly or you won't get your 30% off. That's nothing she can do about that. You have to order through the associate that's offering the discount or that's offering the party. She's not having a party right now. She's just offering a 30% discount between a few nights ago. She mentioned it to me until October the 5th. You can order anything from her and get 30% off. Hey, Charlie, come on in. It's just me. Blaine's not here today. Y'all know it's Monday, so she's got the kids at Taekwondo. I say karate because I don't know how to spell Taekwondo, but they're taking Taekwondo, which is a form of martial arts. I did some shout outs earlier, so if y'all don't mind, please go back and listen to those. I can sit here and type them in, but I don't know if I can type them all in. Let me try. If y'all are patient with me, I'll try. Let's see. Sharon's Crochet Corner. I haven't typed in so long. There's one. She has 470 subscribers. So we need to build her up. Then we have, I'm typing them just like I found them. A Crafty Crocheter has 754. Let's see. Vero's Crochet Gifts has 150. Hey, Kim. I'm almost done with this, so y'all can try these channels out, see if you like them, and help these ladies and gentlemen grow. Be Wild by April Lee has 290. And I have one more that I found in Granny D's. Why did I capitalize that? It might be capitalized, y'all. This might be capitalized, so you can try it and see. Yarn It Out has 224. So those are new people that I either found myself last night and written it down, or the last one was on Granny D's today. And I try not to go live when somebody else is. Sandy, your dog may be needing attention, saying you crocheting too much now. They might need some loving. I'm going to hook my phone up. Usually it's Lamia on me. I'm going, Lamia, I can't pull my yarn. That's great, Kelly. I'm already subscribed to all of them. And some of you that just came in, I was mentioning the Proper Pineapple. Watch their new video, the Everyday Pineapples, and she gives a life update and a medical update. That's very important. And then I'm reminding you of Cindy Hart's Crochet, about the pink polka dot blanket that she made. It is awesome. I do not have my ticket yet, but I'd like to win it. But I'm so giving. If I did win it, I'd give it away. Excuse me, y'all, was thirsty. So, who else besides me is addicted to the Divine hats? I saw where Kim, the Crafty Nomad, had made so many, she was like, no more. Look at what I did, Sandy. It's a little bitty baby one. Hey, Nancy. Kim, she's going to do the drawing, I believe, at midnight on the 18th. But in order to get your stub to you, it might be better if you could order a few days before that. She will mail you a ticket. She'll mail you a ticket for the blanket. She will mail you a copy of your ticket stub towards your blanket, so that you know if she draws that number and it matches your number that you've won. But that's my little preemie hat. And this is my big hat out of Landscapes yarn. This is out of Bernat Baby Softy. Look at the difference, y'all. Wow. That goes to the homeless, and that goes to NICU, unless I can send it with that blanket. And then this one is out of Red Heart Super Saver Candy Stripe. That's what I'm doing this one out of, to see how it would work up when I'm taking breaks from Jordan's blanket, which I should have it. If I just buckle down on it, I could be done in like 2 more days. John, we don't knit. Some of us might knit, but most of us in here don't knit, and I won't hold it against anybody if they are a knitter. I'm just going to be jealous. But we are crocheters. Most of us. There might be some in here that will knit. I do have some moderators. They're just not here right now. Let's see. Thank you, Chris. Chris to the rescue. Sorry y'all had to see that. I was trying to pull it up on my phone, but Blaine knows how to do it. I don't, which is something I need to check in with her before I go live. Um, yeah, if they'll behave, we don't mess with them. But if they're going to come in here and be ugly, no, we're not going to tolerate it. We don't tolerate bullies or ugliness. And especially something that he was trying to say was very ugly. Okay, John, we're just going to ignore you and just move on. So, who else working on the divine hats? How many of you made? This is my third. It'll be a totally different size. Oh, grab the wrong hook. I'm trying to make them in different sizes. And what I'm going to do when we go out and hand out the blankets and all to the homeless, I'm going to go with Blaine because it is dangerous out there for herself and for, other people too. Make them in different sizes. And I'm just going to have a big tote and put them in there with no lid and let people look through them and see what they think will fit them. And then that'll be that. You making your first one, Kathy? My first one was a little bit aggravating, but now I love it. It is just so fast. It's really fast. And if you just want to change your size, you can do that just by changing your hook. That's what's so great. Because I downloaded the pattern. It's a free pattern, and I downloaded it, and it just has the one adult size and the preemie. Oh, there was one other thing I was supposed to tell y'all. Is I told you about Amy and the 31 products. Is about I had mentioned something on the Facebook page. By no means are you required, or by no means am I asking you to be involved. But I wish I had remembered this when Kathleen was in here. Several of us are going to just bombard my youngest for her 18th birthday with cards. And I asked her what she wanted for her birthday. She'll be 18. Y'all know I put on there. She's wearing a headset, so she can't hear me. In her mind, she's much younger. In her bones and body, she's much older. But she's about to be 18 in November. Hi, Terry. And we are still using our P.O. box, which is P.O. Box 381, Manhattan, Mississippi, 38855. I forgot to put that on the page, but I can go back and do that. I've already had 3 people ask me something about this. I asked her what she wanted. She wants cupcakes, and she wants the theme of Frozen with Elsa and Anna. So that's very possible because Walmart or Kroger, either one will do that. She wants a new iPod because her iPod died, and we can hook it up to the computer and transfer the music that she had from the old MP3, not iPod. She wants an iPod. She had an MP3 player, and we've got all the music on the computer so that when we get her an iPod, we can download the music onto the iPod. So she's only asked for an iPod, and she asked for either yarn or money to buy yarn. Now she has the apps on her phone. We made sure she's got the apps to get her discount at Hobby Lobby, Joann, and Michael's. And she also shops at Walmart. She's not a great big yarn shopper because she's trying to use up what she's got before she buys more. But that's what she's asked for. I'm not asking anybody for anything, just letting y'all know that several of us in the yarning community are planning on all sending her a birthday card all at the same time. Told my daughter Amy about it because a subscriber and me were talking about it, and I had this idea, and And I mentioned it to her. I said, does that sound like it's selfish or anything? She said, no, you can mention it to anybody. And by no means are they required to participate. And you're not asking for anything. But if y'all want to be involved, Jordan loves y'all so much. My daughter Amy said she was going to get a special gift bag to put everything in, and just, whatever comes in between the time they send it and November the 10th is give it to her and just see her face. I want to give it to her, in front of do a video so y'all can see her face. You can send anything anytime you want to, but her birthday, hey, Dana, is it Dana on there? Her birthday is November 10th. So that's why I was telling you now, if you are not required by no means. Like I said, I'm not asking for anything by no means. This has nothing to do with the Crochet Channel. It has nothing to do with our friendships. It's just that I was wondering if y'all wanted to be involved. You can. You don't have to say yes or no. You're not going to be called out if you didn't participate. You're not going to get a special, woohoo, so-and-so sent such and such. If you did send more than the last person. It's just, my baby's, she's 18. She'll be 18. And I want to do something special for her. So that's what that was about. But it's also on our Facebook page. Some of y'all are not on there on the Facebook page, so I thought I'd mention it on here. Her sisters and I are going to get her the new iPod. We found one at Walmart, the cheapest one, which I believe is $199. I did not know about electronics. She doesn't get electronics all the time. She at first she wanted game systems and things like that, and I'm like, I can't afford that. I just can't. So she has the TV and she has her music. Thank you, Dana. I just thought it would be neat to just, if several of us just bombard her with lots of cards at one time, that it would be exciting for her, And I would even try to video it and upload the video, or set a time to do it live. It'd be better to do a video, but it takes, where we live, it's like 3 days to upload a video. She would be thrilled. She would just be flabbergasted. She never asked for anything. Yeah, Kelly, that's the cheapest one we could find. But, I mean, if you take good care of them, they'll last a long, long time. She does have other electronics, but they're not working right now. That other family members have bought her, like a portable DVD player for the long trips when we go to Memphis to the doctor. And we don't know what's wrong with it. It's not acting right. And those are expensive. Hello, hello. Come on in. Y'all don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And if you have a channel, I do not mind for you to advertise it in here. I don't mind whatsoever. Come in here, let everybody know that when they leave here, they can come to your channel if they want to and look you up and see if they want to subscribe. Blaine has taken the grandkids to karate. I call it karate, but it's really taekwondo. And that is on normally Monday night and Friday night. During the holiday, it was a Tuesday night. Well, one Monday night they didn't have it because one of the instructors was on vacation, and the other instructor was going to Puerto Rico to be in a competition. Then the one that came back on vacation, he had to come back early on vacation to have class on Tuesday, because the one that went to Puerto Rico, remember, a bad storm hit down there. Flights were delayed. So the other teacher that was down there for the competition did not make it back in time that he was supposed to be teaching Tuesday night. So right now, as far as I know, everybody's safe, back at home. Okay, that's how you spell it then, Sandy, because I didn't know. I can say it. I can say a lot of foreign words, but that doesn't mean I know what they mean. Thank you, Chris. Y'all don't forget to do a thumbs up. We're doing good. We've got 15 thumbs up and 13 in the room. I've been giving out shout outs, and I even put them in the chat if y'all want to go back and look and check those people out. Blaine's instructor is a 9th degree black belt, which is as high as you can go, Sandy. And Mia absolutely loves him. And I told Blaine, I said, Mia's trying to pick you out a husband. Mia's always up to something. If Jordan could take it, if her bones were strong enough, I would let her take it. But she's too fragile. That's awesome, Dana. Congratulations. 500 subs. That is so cool. Are you far away from having surgery, Dana? My mother's, I was thinking it was October the 14th, but I think she's October the 11th. I think the 14th is on a weekend. Sandy's got to chase yarn. Oh my goodness. I can imagine. Oh my goodness. The dog took off with the yarn. Kelly, you reminded me of Run, Forrest, Run. That is too funny. Me too, Chris. We had a little bit of a rain here. It looks like it might rain a little bit more, but it's calm right now. And they won't stop. I've had that. I had a small dog before, and they won't stop. When you're trying to get them to stop, that yarn's wrapped around them, they just keep going. It just turns into a massive mess, and you have to hurry and get it off of them so it don't tighten down, and hurt their circulation. That is something, though. I bet it was, Sandy. It was entertaining for us. Oh my goodness. I was just saying before you came right back of oh, your dog just sleeps on it. It was Sandy. I was just saying, when if you call the dogs to stop when they're running with that on them, they don't. So that makes it so much funnier. Uh-oh. See what I mean? You have to hurry and get that yarn off of them before it cuts off circulation. Wow. Oh, he's an old man? Mm. So, y'all, Sandy's got a new job. She knows how to fix dogs. Well, too late. If you wanted them, it's too late now. You shouldn't have gotten my yarn. Sandy said it's cheap, y'all. It only costs a skein of yarn. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I don't have a dog, or I'd be sending it up to Sandy. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness gracious. Sandy, you're a hoot. I'm telling you. Oh goodness. I don't have any animals, but if I know anybody who does, I'll send them your way with some yarn. They could bring their own yarn for you to do the process and bring you some good yarn. Hello again. Come on in. And Sandy, we were not laughing at you. We were laughing with you. We were actually laughing at the dog. My mom has a little dog. Goes in and out of the house. She had a big German Shepherd, but she passed away. She was very old. Yeah, Dana, when I had mine, they were fixed. Oh my gosh, Sandy, you're killing me. Oh my goodness. They're looking at you. Why are you chasing her? Oh goodness. At least they all three didn't get in on it. I'm glad nobody was injured. I bet it is. Oh my goodness. I've seen your fur babies on your lives and they're beautiful, but I bet you that they are uh, a room full when they get under your feet. Oh my goodness. Sandy, did you see Crochet A? Sandy from Canada about her happy dance. Her happy dance that she just did the other day. You know, when she gets to a certain point of subscribers or something really awesome has happened, she goes out and videos herself in this really fast running dance. And the other day, that's what happened to her because she gets something like, she comes back to the camera later with her hair wet and everything of having to go get a shower again. Yeah. Yeah, she had hit 500 the night before and had to do her happy dance. Yes, that was so funny. She said she's got to remember she's not young and anymore. And she did that cartwheel and everything looked fine until she gets up and it shows her hands. Oh my goodness. She had to go get a shower, change clothes and everything before she could get back on camera. It was funny. But that's part of animals. That was funny. I bet so, Sandy. Oh. Oh my goodness, Kelly. Probably me too. I have neighbors that have dogs but fortunately, they haven't left anything in the yard for us that I know of. That is so funny though. That is hilarious. You can always count on Sandy to bring something funny of Left is right crochet. She is always upbeat and always brings something funny to the table. All right, Chris. Oh no! Oh my goodness, I haven't seen that one today. Dana, I would probably be humiliated beyond words to an extent, but I would also be lighthearted like Sandy, like, that's life. I mean, I gotta go get a shower now. That's life. It'd be the same thing as if you were changing a newborn and, it messed on your, you know, had it laying on your lap and it messed on your clothes or something. It must be her animal week, Sandy. I'm telling you. Wow. But I mean, that all comes with having animals. Okay. I'll go and watch it. I try to watch every time that she uploads. Sometimes I miss it though. I bet it wasn't happy to see a pit bull. I understand, Dana. Probably me too. I'd be screaming. Dana, I would be too. When Lori brought my grandson over here for the first time, now I was there when he was born, but he was just born August the 9th. She brought him over here. He was about 2 weeks old. No, I'm sorry. I went to her house. He was about 2 weeks old. She handed him to me. And I was holding him on my shoulder, petting him and loving him, giving some little grandma kisses. And I said, I smell newborn poop. And she said, that's impossible because he's already been fed. He's already done his business. And so, bye, Kelly. So, that it can't be. So she thought it was her 2-year-old. She checked her 2-year-old and it wasn't her. And I laid him down on my lap. She said, well, Mom, check him and see. So I laid him on my lap and I was just going to use my 2 fingers and thumb and pull back on the diaper a little bit and see if there's anything in the back. Because there's a blue line that'll show you if the front's wet. So I stuck my 2 fingers in the very edge like this and pulled down. And then I was like, I started screaming, somebody give me something in my hands. I want to come get this baby. I did not realize, yes, it was him. And it was coming outside of the diaper. So when I touched the diaper, I touched what was coming out of the diaper. And I'm 50 years old. I've had a lot of children. I've had a lot of foster children. Hello. It's a yarnful life. So that was really hilarious there. Blaine and Lori got a kick out of that I was screaming for somebody to bring me the baby wipes and for somebody to come get the baby. That I had to get it off of me like you've never had it on you before. And after how many kids and everything, has come and gone through my life, you wouldn't think I'd panic like that. But I have a weak stomach, Dana, so I didn't want it on me. I mean, it was one thing to have it in his diaper, and I was going to sit there and clean him up. But once it got on me, I lost it. I got to get some soap and some water now. It wasn't pretty. Woo, it wasn't pretty. And he giggled about it. He was only, well, I think it was 3 weeks, and he laughed at me. I said, that baby just laughed at me. Well, hello, Michelle. I'm glad you're at my live. Usually my daughter Blaine is with me, but she is in Taekwondo class tonight with my grandchildren. But welcome. And if you have not subscribed to us, maybe you want to consider subscribing and giving us a thumbs up. We sure do appreciate it. And there are a lot of people in here. If you don't know them, click on their name. It'll take you to their channel, and you can subscribe to their channel if you'd like. Looks like a lot of them already know you. That's wonderful. Well, I don't want to stay on here too long because I know that I wanted to wait until Granny D was finished with hers. And I know that she mentioned Crochet O'Clock is doing one tonight. I don't want to infringe on their time either. Oh, okay, Irene. Well, I'm glad that you subscribed. Um, my daughter and I do lives. We used to do them more often. She's not here right now, but we don't have a set time or day. But I want to get a set time of day on certain days so that we're not infringing on other people, because a lot of other people are doing lives also. We usually do our lives really late at night, but I'm just too tired. So what's everybody working on? Sandy, what are you working on that the dogs got into your yarn? I can do that. I can go on the I can have Blaine do it, Sandy, if you'd rather me do it, or I can go and do it. I forgot to do that, and somebody messaged me just a few minutes after that and was like, "What's the address?" I said, "Oh no, I forgot to put that in there." Yeah, some of the stuff I can do. Now, the really technical stuff, I can't do. Blaine has to do it. And she'll try to teach me, and I'm just like, just do it. Oh, Irene, Blaine is wanting to try to learn how to make macarons because that has turned into her daughter's favorite dessert. She wants macarons for her birthday in March. Yes, Tabitha. Anything bright. Ask Blaine if she can give you a demo of what you need a demo of. Everything that has to do with technology. She's the one that y'all need to be bombarding her. I did it from the pattern. Oh, can she give you a demo of it's taekwondo is what it is. Yeah, she's up to I think there's 14 moves that she has to learn to earn her next belt, and she has learned 8 of them. I think maybe 10 of the 14. But in October she will be testing for her next belt. Her belt is white right now, which is the first belt, and it has a color go through it. And I don't remember what color she said. I want to say yellow. You go through a period of where your belt has a stripe through it. Then you go through a period of the whole belt is a color. So I want to say her stripe is going to be yellow. My grandson Carson is ready to test, and Lamia is going to test in October. And I'm not sure if Lorelai is going to test in October or November. They're still trying to work on her concentration. but Blaine's got it. And Blaine's like, now she was showing me things, and she was like, no, this is our intimidation stance. And I'm like, well, that intimidated me. She said, but Mom, I'm 5 feet tall. Who am I going to intimidate? I said, you stand up against, if somebody comes at you and says, I'm going to whoop your tail, and you do that, they might consider backing off. I said, I would. If I come at somebody and they did that, I was like, they know more than I do. They learned that stance from somebody. I mean, I don't know about karate, but I know about karate, and I know how to use that. But karate sometimes is stronger than karate. She picks on her. She's got 3 instructors, and she picks on one of her instructors a lot, and she gets paid back too. Let me tell you, she comes home hurting. She will, like, for an example, they had these big hoop rings, and one of her instructors had to be her partner because there wasn't enough students in the adult class there. So because he is a 9th degree black belt, he can't just kick and put his foot in there and hold it and pull it back out like they're supposed to. He has to spin, jump, and kick and keep his foot in that ring for a few seconds and then pull it out. It's a matter of balance, of balancing on his tiptoe of his other leg and holding his body in a certain stance. Blaine, however, decided to be a smart aleck, the kind of smart aleck that she is. She claims I raised her to be that way. Decides that he was giving her a hard time, so she's holding the hoop. And when he does the turnaround spin, she raises the hoop. So she said that he did make it to his foot inside the ring, but he complained that that was not healthy for males to do that, and that he was going to have to slow down on his exercising for the night. That's not the first thing she's done to him. Y'all, she tells me so many funny things. But she certainly did. She moved that ring up. And then, well, I'll tell you another one that she did tell me. Is one time she did that. She held the ring where she was supposed to. And he got his leg, he had spun and kicked and put his leg into the hoop. And she let go of the hoop and said, I'm going to go get a drink of water. And he's like, really? Because he's supposed to stand there with that hoop on his leg until she removes it. Yeah, Blaine, I'm telling you, if she feels like that, if the instructor's picking on her, and they do, I think, because she's the only adult in there right now, she'll pick on them back. She'll get them back. She really will. Let me tell y'all, I'll tell y'all something. I don't care if it's on a live stream or not. She'll kill me, but not literally kill me. She'll just be like, "Why'd you say that?" I could not go to these classes with her. For one thing, I'm too old. I'm overweight, and I don't have good bones. But she came in one night. She was like, "Hey, I did better than anybody else in my class." And I said, "You did?" She said, "Yep, because I was the only one that showed up. It was a Friday night, and all the teenagers didn't show up. So it was just her and the instructor. So, and my grandkids that were still there with her, because they wait until her class is over and then they all go home, unless their parents pick them up. Then Lamia's with her. But I was proud of her, y'all. I mean, being the best one in her class. I didn't know she was the only one in there. I'm drinking ice cold sweet tea. she's not mean, Chris. She's just she means to be funny. Whenever it's a tit for tat, you do this to me, I'm going to get you back. That's the way it is. She doesn't intentionally do things to hurt him, but that instructor, I mean, can I've been there and seen this man jump, and this man can jump so high and bring his feet up under him like a frog that he almost touches the ceiling. He's barely taller than she is. Yeah, that's true, Sandy. That is very true. She could have been the worst one in the class because she was the only one in the class. So she could have got an award for best and worst. Yeah. I'm working on making headbands for my granddaughters. Um, Lorelai's class, which is kindergarten, was having a show and tell day, and they could bring whatever they wanted to bring. And she brought a teddy bear that Blaine had got her at Build-A-Bear last year, and Blaine picked out this little rock star outfit on it. And I got pictures from Lori that the kindergartners got to parade up and down the hallway with their items, and the first graders got to sit outside their rooms, sit in the hallway, and watch them parade by. And they judged on the items. And Lorelai's teddy bear got best dressed. Yep, her teddy bear won an award for best dressed. Man, my teddy bears were naked when I was little. I'm crocheting. Yeah, I'm crocheting. Really, all I'm doing is you just do a rectangle. The length I measure under here up to here on their head, and you just do a rectangle, and then you cinch the middle part of it and put a little bow or a button or a flower, or you can just cinch it closed and leave it like that. And they can wear it that way, the cinch under the bottom, to the side. It's cute. Just my own little thing. I didn't get a pattern or anything because there are patterns out there. Laurel especially has. Hey Donna, Laurel has some really pretty um head headgear patterns. She has a lot, and they're very very pretty. But I just come up with just like, do your rectangle, and then if you want to, when you get close to the ends, decrease a little bit, or you don't even have to decrease, but it does keep it from bulging so much if you'll decrease. Okay, Chris, we understand if you have to go. That's awesome, Billy. That is awesome. And the ones I'm making them are going to be wide enough to cover their little ears. So, they'll be ear warmers too. Which, like, when I wear a beanie, I like it low enough to cover my ears. Yeah, that's a good way to use up scraps. Yeah, Chris, y'all stay safe and let us know how, check in with somebody if y'all got bad storms rolling through. Let me see. Is it about me going to put that address up? Okay. A cabled messy bun hat. I make messy bun hats. Hang on, Sandy. I'm trying to find it. Blaine has to remind me this is not a touchscreen. About the 31. Okay, Sandy, you're wanting to know about the 31. Okay. My daughter, Amethyst Floyd, sells 31 products, which is spelled out 30-1. It is based off of Proverbs 31 from the Bible. They have bags, purses, keychains, containers with lids. They have all kind of stuff. You just have to go and look on her website. For the month of September, anything that she sold was going to go towards Jordan's medical stuff. And hey, Jill, right on time. She hasn't had any sales in September, but she also went in a couple of nights ago, she told me, and I put it on our Facebook page, but some people are not there, that in order to get 30% off, you have to go through a certain consultant, whoever sets up their party or their discounts. And Amy went in and set up her site as 30% off of every purchase between a few nights ago and it ends October the 5th. And you have to notify her at Amethyst Floyd on Facebook. That did not type a thing. Okay, she's Amethyst Floyd on Facebook, or amethystfloyd@gmail.com. Okay. You can buy anything you want to through 31, but if you buy it through her between now and October the 5th, it will be 30% off because she's doing that to boost sales. And you can contact her by Gmail or through Facebook Messenger. That's what that was about. I haven't went on there and looked either, but I want to go on there and look and see if there's anything I want to order. I love her storage things. I love her bags. I have gotten, I don't know how many totes and bags and storage things from her. Oh, that's okay, Sandy. I don't mind. I don't mind. And I'd rather you, if you're going to get something, I'd rather you get that discount. I'm all about some discounts. Bye, Dana. I'm all about discounts or coupons, and Amy's doing that discount to try to boost some sales right now. She needs some sales in order to keep that page open. She's thinking about stopping that page because she's already working 2 jobs. Hey, Jill, so you saw my message Well, you just heard it about the bags. You said that you had shown them to your daughter. There's no pressure for anybody to buy anything, but Amy wanted everybody to know that between now and October the 5th, you can get 30% off your total purchase, no matter what you buy. Because I asked her, she was over here last night, and I said, well, what all is on sale on your page? She said, everything. No matter what you get, is 30% off. He's bringing home the bacon, so you're going to fry it up in the pan? Love you, Sandy. Have a good night. All right, Kathy. I'm thinking about ordering something. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about ordering something. So if we ever get to 1,000, I'll do a little bit bigger of a giveaway, and put some different things in there from different places. Like Blaine has Avon page, and then Amy has the 31 page. So I thought about, adding stuff like that, like I did in the beginning when we first started out, and I would give out things like that. Thank you, Chris. I don't know who that was. I didn't catch it, but I'm glad you did. Adding things like that to the giveaway, because people love those. They love the bags. They love the boxes with the lids. You can see inside the boxes and what's in there. I think I showed y'all. Y'all see right here. You see that? Right here. That is a mocha colored rectangle box with a brown lid, and you see my medicine tray sitting up on top of it. And that's because it's high up to keep the kids out of it. But I have 3 of those boxes. Well, excuse me, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 lined up down that shelf. This one has my the first one has my knit crate yarn in it that I have not gotten to use yet. I canceled that subscription, but I still have, I think, 4 months. Yeah, I ordered 5 months. 1 month I already used. I showed it to y'all the other day, and I decided I didn't like it, so I put it in the giveaway stuff to go to the cancer patients. It was a shawlette, and I just went ahead and made a headband that matched because I had enough yarn, and it was out of the tiger lily. That was it looked like that. It looked like it had already been crocheted. When you're pulling the yarn out, it was fluffy and looked like it had already been crocheted or knitted that way. It was beautiful. We're in Mississippi, Jill. Where are you? I saw Charmed Grammy Crochet was in South Mississippi on the coast for their vacation. I think it was last week. I told her that I was in northern Mississippi. I was hoping they would come back through this way. We're in the northern part of Mississippi, not far from One Direction. We're not far from Tennessee. Another direction, we're not far from Tennessee. Another direction, we're close to Alabama. I'm doing fine, pork roast. How are you doing? Oh, Jill, you found her page? Pork roast, what is your craft? Like most of us in here are crocheters. Some of us knit. I don't, but some of the others do. I don't hold it against them, and neither should you. As a joke, I'm jealous because I can't knit. And Kathy, you were asking about oh, thank you for removing them. We don't need them in here. Kathy, you were asking about did I do a tutorial or did I do the pattern? I actually started doing the pattern and then had a little bit of difficulty. So then I went to the tutorial and had difficulty there. So then I did what I always do and I called Blaine in here to straighten me out. And she just helped me learn the pattern. So now I just do the pattern. You know, in my head, I have the pattern. And if you want to change the size, you just change your hook. You make bed quilts and king size knits. I kind of doubt that, but I don't know. I'm working on my third hat. I've really got to get on. You had pork roast for dinner. I don't eat pork. Um, y'all let me know if y'all got to go. I don't want to intrude on. Let's see what time is it. I don't want to intrude on. It's crochet o'clock. I know she's having. I'm showing 7 o'clock p.m. So right, you did give them a chance. A bag that's best for new moms? Oh my goodness, I don't know. Are you talking about like a diaper bag? I haven't went on her website and looked. Um, she would be the one to ask until I get a chance to go on there and look. I think she was getting Lori, the one with little animals on it, because Lori's doing Silas's room in little animals like fox and giraffe. I don't know what else she has in there. She usually likes to, she knows what I like, is what I mean. So she'll come out and tell me, Mom, we'll get this on sale or that on sale. Let me look her up. Let me see. This is even easier. In 1 second. I don't know what's going on with her phone. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find her page. It probably is the same person. Let me see. Blaine's not in class yet. Let me call her. Hey, how do I find Amy's page? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, bye. I think that Orlando Jr. is the same person. Okay. Blaine said it's organizing with Amethyst. I don't think that's right. Yeah, I feel so stupid. I'm in her group. But I've got so many groups on here, it's crazy. Aha. Organizing with Amethyst. I was looking for events. Looking for the newest update. Casual cargo. The city park bag, I like it. That's cool. Jill, she has a party going. I didn't see it. Let's see. No. You know, Jill, you don't know me very well yet. I'm not good with Okay, Nicholas, you need to go because we don't need all that. Thank you, Chris. Man, we're gonna have to get off here because they're working Chris to death. That was horrible. That was a horrible thing to say. It was a horrible. If they meant it to be a joke, it was very racist. It was horrible, and I apologize to all of y'all. I apologize. There's no sense in all that. We don't put up with that. All right, y'all. The Silver City Park Bays. It looks big, but I lost my page and couldn't pull it back up. Hey, we're having a bunch of trolls coming here. I think it's the same person that just keeps on and on. Let's see if we got a. All right. So, how did you find her party? Is it a watch party? No. Events? Is it events? Upcoming? No. How did you find it, Jill? Yeah, Mayor. I'm trying to remember everybody's name. Top at the top right corner. Okay. I see what we're talking about. I didn't know she started a party on there for Jordan. I had no idea. Kathy, once you you'll be of them tonight before you realize it. All right, any of you that are wanting to know about the 31 things, she has handbags and accessories, travel bags, thermals, home, which is utility and storage, pillows and decor, photo by 31, statement canvas, hello happy, pink sky solutions. You got gifts for him or her or for home, fall and holiday gifts, wedding gifts, gift certificates. You can get anything personalized. And they also have a sale. But right now, anything that you buy through her, you get 30% off. I usually buy like a storage box or a bag that I can carry my whips around in. Good grief, these people have lost their minds. Yeah. Chris, I'm sorry. You need some help. Jill, this place, they have so much amazing items. There's just so much to go through. They're amazing. I'll sit here and go through it now, but I don't want to ignore y'all. I'll go through it in a little bit, but I probably am going to. I'm probably going to order something myself. Um, for our 1,000 subscriber giveaway because I feel like we're going to hit that someday. It took us over a year to get to 500, but I still feel like we're going to hit that 1,000. And it'll be a nice giveaway. I will give away something from 31. I will give away something from Avon that Blaine sells. And I will also be sure that it's full of yarny goodness. You're right, Chris. I'm trying not to read them, but I'm a speed reader, and usually I can look at a sentence and tell what it is, unless my eyes are feeling kind of blurry, which right now they kind of are. Oh, they're just getting bad. And I think it's the same person. But I'm going to get off of here, y'all, because it is 7:11. I have to make sure that Jordan has ate, and we have a lot of medical stuff we have to take care of before she can go to bed. So I'll get a lot of that done myself before Blaine comes in. But I so appreciate y'all coming in and talking to me. Let me know what you're working on if you want to. And you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Go over to our Facebook page. It's the same name as over here, Homemade with Love by Loretta and Blaine. Blaine or I, either one, can allow you into that group. It is a closed group so that we don't have a bunch of trolls just popping in and out. You're off to do a video? We need to do a couple of videos. We've got a couple of tutorials and things that we need to get done. We just haven't had the time to be together and have quiet time. So I just want to let y'all know that I love y'all very much, and I thank you for coming in here and talking with me and spending time with me. As you can tell, I'm tired. I did not sleep well. And I can go ahead and start helping Jordan with her things. So everybody have a wonderful night, and share this with somebody so that they can be replayed, and they'll know about the 31 items, and about what I had mentioned that's coming up in November. I don't want to say it out loud again, but y'all can read it on there. And I will go in there and into the Facebook page. Let me put it in here real quick. I'll go ahead and put Chris, let this stay for just a second, and then if you want to, wipe it off. Y'all grab that real quick if y'all are interested in that, and you can go back and watch and notice why I put that in there. And then Chris is going to take that off of there. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful night. I love you all.